some hard work for a change. You can't catch me." And he ran off laughing. Instead of going to sleep again, Gordon thought how he could get Thomas back. One morning, Thomas wouldn't wake up. His driver and fireman couldn't make him start. His fire was out and there was not enough steam. It was nearly time for the express. The people were waiting, but the coaches weren't ready. At last, Thomas started. Oh dear, he yawned. "Come on," said the coaches, "hurry up." Thomas gave them a rude bump and started for the station. Don't dawdle, he grumbled. Where have you been, where have you been, where have you been, the coaches asked crossly. Thomas fussed into the station. That was the freight train, where Gordon was waiting. Hurry up, you, said Gordon crossly. Beep, beep. Hurry yourself, said cheeky Thomas. Yes, said Gordon, I will. And almost before the coaches had stopped moving, Gordon came to a siding and was coupled to the train. Boop, boop, he whistled. Get in quickly, please. So the people got in quickly. The signal went down. The clock struck the hour. The guard waved his green flag, and Gordon was ready to start. Thomas usually pushed behind the big trains to help them get started, but he was always uncoupled first, so that when the train was running nicely, he could stop and go back. This time, he was late, and Gordon started so quickly that they forgot to uncouple Thomas. Boop, boop, said Gordon. Beep, beep, whistled Thomas. Come on, come on, come on, come on, puffed Gordon to the coaches. Pull harder, puffed Thomas to Gordon. The heavy train slowly began to move out of the station. The train went faster and faster and faster. Too fast for Thomas. He wanted to stop, but he couldn't. Beep, beep, stop, stop, he whistled. Hurry, 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 laughed Gordon in the front. You can't get away, laughed the coaches. Poor Thomas was going faster than he had ever gone before. He was out of breath and his wheels hurt him. I shall never be the same again, he thought sadly. My wheels will be quite worn out. At last, they stopped at a station. Everyone laughed to see Thomas puffing and panting. They uncoupled him, put him on a turntable, and he ran onto a siding out of the way. Well, little Thomas, chuckled Gordon as he passed. Now you know what hard work means, don't you? Poor Thomas couldn't answer. He had no breath. He just puffed slowly away to rest and had a long, cool drink. He went home very slowly and was careful afterwards never to be cheeky to Gordon again. The end. You guys are great listeners. Would you like one more? Yeah? If you don't want another one, you're welcome to go find your grown-up and leave. You don't have to stay for long story time. This one is called Thomas Scares the Crows. The farmers of Sodor were planting corn seeds. When Thomas pulled up at Farmer McCall's farm, he heard a loud noise. Squawk, squawk, squawk. There were crows everywhere. Farmer McCall was not happy. The crows were eating all of the seeds. Shoo! Farmer McCall shouted at the birds. My scarecrow needs fixing. These crows are ruining my cornfield. An idea flew into Thomas's funnel. He could scare the crows away by making lots of noise. Toot, toot, toot. Sure enough, the crows flapped away. But a few minutes later, they all came back. I'll keep these birds away until you fix your scarecrow, Thomas told Farmer McCall. But two of the crows ignored Thomas's toots. So Thomas had another idea. He would chase the birds away. Thomas puffed his pistons and lurched towards the birds. The crows squawked and flew off down the track. "I'm right behind you, Thomas," huffed, screaming after the birds. The crows flew faster. Thomas's boiler bubbled. "I must chase them away." The crows flew into the steamworks when Gordon was getting a new coat of paint. Thomas let out a loud toot. "Fizzling firebox," gasped Gordon. The painter jumped too, and his paintbrush gave Gordon a big black mustache. "Sorry, Gordon," giggled Thomas. "Can't stop." The crows flew back up into the sky. They were ready for another chase. Thomas huffed and puffed and tooted as loud as he could. Chasing the crows away was hard work. This time the crows landed on Mavis at the quarry. "Toot!" whistled Thomas. Mavis bashed into her trucks. "Trembling tracks! You gave me a fright, Thomas." But Thomas wasn't listening. The toot had scared the birds and they had disappeared into the sky. Thomas was so happy. But Farmer McCall was not so happy. When Thomas arrived at the farm, the crows were back already, and they'd brought even more of their friends with them too. "What am I going to do?" sighed Farmer McCall. "The scarecrow won't be ready until the morning." Thomas felt terrible. If only he had stayed at the field as he promised. "I'll watch your field tonight, Farmer McCall. I won't move a piston." This time, Thomas kept to his word. He hooted and tooted all night long. The next morning, Farmer McCall pulled the mended scarecrow back in his field. "You've been a really useful engine, Thomas." Thomas's boiler bubbled with pride. Then he let out a big yawn, and he was soon fast asleep, dreaming about crows. Squawk! The end. Is it Thomas?
Yeah.
It might be.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to start more movies in just a little bit.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos like this.